the network.
What's the most interesting way with you, you know what I'm saying, with your background, that you've seen the artist that maybe wasn't so known, I guess get attention, not so much like in a viral standpoint, but maybe get attention maybe from someone like, behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, or just for get your attention, you know what I'm saying? What's something maybe I if that's not too vague, you know what I'm saying? What's like something maybe dope that you've seen an artist do, just as far as like branding or maybe marketing wise, that was like out of the box that got your attention?
I would say like just the story. Like I know everybody says it, but it's really the story. Like everybody, usually that's what really hooks you in the beginning. It's the story. It's either the one song or it's the one story. You're either the guy where people bring your name up and they're like, who? And they're like the guy that did such and such, or you bring their name up and they're like, who? And they're like the guy that sings such and such. You get what I'm saying? So it's like either one of those two, either the record or it's something you're doing, it's something about your story. You know what I'm saying? Like for the baby, it wasn't so much a particular record as it was that he got away with a body. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the story that everyone was like, who's the baby? The guy that got away with the body. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, obviously now there's tons of records that everybody's listening to. But in the beginning, when everybody was first learning him, that was the story. For 6ix9ine, it wasn't so much what he did versus what he was doing, and really probably it was more so even before what he was doing, it was the record. You know what I'm saying? It was the Gummo record. So, but then it was also it was kind of a mix. It was like the Gummo, and it was kind of like the guy with the rainbow hair. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's the story. What are people gonna bring up? When your name is brought up, what's in like 5 words or less, what are people gonna say to describe you? And it might be a thing that you haven't done yet. You know what I'm saying? It might be something that you want it to be, that okay, now I could go out and do that because I know that's how I want people to identify me. Like that's the guy that drove around in the Benz with this spray paint on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like it gotta be that one thing or the one record that hooks everybody,
Yeah, that was a perfect answer. I really appreciate that, bro. Especially what you said, because I always, and I mean, even with the brand man, you know what I'm saying, the build a brand, you know what I'm saying, that class and stuff like that. When I hear about the story, I always would kind of base it off of like past stuff. But when you said it like that, maybe something that you haven't done yet that make hella sense. I appreciate that.
Like think about it. What was it for Blueface? What was everybody saying for Blueface?
That he couldn't. I guess like he couldn't. Oh, he rapping off beat. Yeah,
rapping off beat. That was the story. Like he's the guy. When someone came back and says who's Blueface, you said the guy who's rapping off beat. You ain't heard him? Like let me play it for you. So it's like what you're doing doesn't have to be comical or idiotic or something that makes you look silly. It just has to be something, for the weekend, it was that people didn't know what he looked like for a long time. He didn't have music videos, and all of his cover art was like white girls and all type of stuff. Like he didn't have, nobody knew what he looked like. And it was like, who is this dude making this music that nobody knows what he looks like?